doing a nice job. And the pardon service is number 73. Well, Ford fans, I want to hear you right now, because starting on the pole, the flying Ford, the number 9, is Lee McRae. Starting outside of Lee, from the world famous Wall family, snowmobile racers are known North America wide. This is the number 74 of Dustin Wall. Inside row number 2, it is the Shannon Valley Transport 48 of Jerome Guillot, and to his outside, it's a Westbrook Manufacturing 1R of Rick Delane. Inside row 3, it's Regent Construction Miller Race Engines A1 Environmental 7, Danny Staff. To Danny's outside, starting 6th, this is the number 57, sponsored by Custom EDM, Simpsons Transfer, Miller Race Engines, and Future Tint and Stripe. Inside row 4, the Emery Demolition Victory Circle race cars by Balkan Miller Engines 10W. This is Ward Emery. Towards outside, in the 8th starting spot, from East St. Paul, Manitoba. He's sponsored by Green Valley Equipment, DeKalb Seeds, and Miller Race Engines. In Winkler, the 5G is Scott Greer. Inside row 5, the 29K. Now, we got 2 Brants wrong last week. It's Mark Brandt, I understand. At least I hope I got it right. Mark Brandt Trucking, an Avonlea group of companies to the 29K, Ryan Karalik. To his outside, the Jansen Buick Chevrolet number 24 out of Altona. And on the back, out of East Selkirk, the car number 35 is Adam Magus. All right, the Pace truck comes to us from Winnipeg Dodge. It's a Hemi, it's a crew cab, it's a Dodge. And the service truck from Genuine Truck Service, that is a roadside assistance unit. So they are ready to serve you, Genuine Truck Services. Look at the shine on the racetrack from those headlights. You know that a track is dry when it shines like that. All right, the Pace trucks head to the outside pit area, not the infield. 15 laps on the AIE Bell scoreboard, and we're ready to go racing for Genuine Truck Service and Big FM. The Ford brings them to the green. Lee McRae in the Flying Ford is on the pole. To his outside, Rick Delane in the Chevy-powered number 1. Here we go. '74 comes to a stop off top of turn 2. The yellow flag will fly. Dustin Wall. That's a tough break for Dustin Wall, because if you remember, he started 2nd. And he'll be going from the penthouse to the outhouse here right now if he caused that yellow. If he's charged with that yellow, he will go to the back of the field. I didn't see how he got over there, but if it was his fault, oh boy. Okay, we're 1 lap to green. Kevin Sexton having a look at the high side of the racetrack in the red 57. The Ford once again will bring him to the green, only this time I thought it was Delane on the outside of the front row last time. It is now Delane this time. Here we go. Scott Greer in the 5G, trying the high side in turn 1 and 2, and he has moved to second spot. Scott Greer is second in the 5. Here comes the Ford of Lee McRae and Kevin Sexton in the 57. What a good race for third, fourth, fifth, and sixth place. Rick Delane is running away with this one. But Scott Greer is right there. Look at the race where third, fourth, fifth, and sixth continues. They come through turn 2 onto the back straightaway. Delane running through the middle of the racetrack. Scott Greer just a wee bit higher up in the 5G. Sexton is third in the red 57. Emery fourth in the 10. Danny Staff rounding out the top 5 at this point. Scott Greer appears to be closing in on the number 1 of Rick Delane. Going into turn 3, closes right up on him. Coming off of 4. So Scott Greer with a little better speed on the straightaways. He's going into the corners a little deeper than Rick Delane is in the 1 car, but coming off the corners, Delane is doing pretty well in the number 1. What a battle here for third, fourth, and fifth spot. Kevin Sexton, Ward Emery. The 7 of Danny Staff in the 57, 10, and 7, respectively. Here comes Greer on the bottom of Delane. He showed him the fender. Side by side for third place as well. 4 laps to go. To go, but look at the race for third, fourth, and fifth. Wowee. First place is tangling with a lap car. Rick Delane goes inside on Adam Magus's 35. That slows him up a little bit. Greer is right there in the 5G. Ward Emery has moved to third place with 2 to go. Sexton on the bottom in the 57. Ward Emery up just a little ways further in the 10 car. The race for first place comes out of the turn 4 to the white flag. 1 to go. Rick Delane with half a lap to go. Scott Greer is going to take a run at him right now. Let's see how it turns out. Greer goes in right on his back bumper. They come out of turn 4. Who's it going to be at the start-finish line? It is Rick Delane. Second spot goes to the number 5G of Scott Greer. What a great race those two guys had. And third goes to Ward Emery in the 10. Fourth to Danny Staff in the 7. And rounding out the top 5, the veteran Kevin Sexton. What a good race in the modified division. Late models coming up. Well, we'll get him across the scale, and we'll get him down front here. These A-modifieds, they referred to as A-mods, was out of sanction, of course, and they use 37 to 75 liters. That's 10 to 20 gallons of fuel in a night. They use gasoline or ethanol-enriched alcohol is allowed, and I don't see a weight here for it. No weight on the modifieds. I think it's 2450, but I'm not sure. Anyway, if the weight is official on Rick Delane's number 1, and it must be, they gave him the checkered flag. Here he is down front. He's sponsored by Westbrook Manufacturing. It's Whole Hog Barbecue and a bunch of others. We'll let Darren discover that from right down on the front stage. Darren? Ladies and gentlemen, he's unbuckling and hopping out of that number 1. How about a hand for him, Rick Delane in the number 1. There's a happy guy. He won the Al Delane Memorial last year and was oh so close to doing it this year, but didn't get it done, but he got the job done tonight. We're going to have him join Darren Pallon on the stage right now.
Thanks very much, Pat Mooney. Rick Delane with another fine job in the Interlake Mobile Welding 1R. Come on up here, Rick. Fantastic job. What a race that was. Scott Greer was there. He was pesky, but you managed to fend him off.
Yeah, the car was good. Track was really good. Actually, the track was really good. You could kind of roll through the center there and kind of catch about 4 inches of cushion left up there. And it was one of those deals, you just had to be kind of smooth and steady. But the track was smooth, and I wasn't exactly sure what was going on behind me, but you know, you got a lot of good guys there, so if you make a mistake, they're going to pass you. So, you know, my job on that deal was just to not do like the Delane Memorial and crash the car when you got a car that can win. So I'm happy we did that tonight.
Congratulations. How about it, ladies and gentlemen? Your winner tonight is Rick Delane.
Thank you, Darren. Congratulations to Rick Delane and his crew.